What is it that you want to get from life? I mean, what is it you're aiming for? And what's stopping you? Aim you. The space? Is the space stopping you? No. Is the idea that you can't do it stopping you? Is the idea that it's going to take too long stopping you? Is the idea that you don't have the money stopping you? Is the idea that you simply don't know the first move stopping you? Is religion stopping you? Is life stopping you? Is the weather stopping you? Is your condition stopping you? How many hurdles are you going to place in front before you go and do that thing? The thought, the aim of wanting to achieve something is stopping you. That's the only thing that's stopping you. You were always going to do this. You were always going to achieve what you wanted to do. It was in your DNA. It had to be in your DNA. Where did the thought come from? From space. Did it come directly from space? In your head? Was it sent from another mind? They've did it before? Ah. Has it already been done by someone else? What's the point? I want to do something absolutely new. Absolutely new. I don't want to be a parrot and copy other people. I want to go up Mount Everest standing on my head all the way from the bottom to the top. Now that's something new. Another idea that it's got to be unique to me. I want to write the best book. I don't want to write the same books as them. I want to write the book that everyone buys, the whole world buys. Stories, thoughts. Whole purpose of wanting to achieve something is the problem of achieving that thing. How many things have you achieved in life that you didn't plan? How many things have you achieved that you didn't plan? You're going to say nothing? Walking? Did you plan to walk? Did you plan to go to the toilet before you were born? I think I'm going to go to the toilet before I'm born. I got a name. How can I go about this? Did you plan to put your hand up in the air when the wind was blowing the grit in your eyes? The most amazing things that have ever been experienced have been through things that no one's planned. The most beautiful discoveries are something that has just happened. I just stumbled upon it. It blew me away. It actually blew me away. Of course it blew you away because you weren't there. You weren't there before planning it. You weren't there creating it. You absolutely, you just stumbled upon it. Something stumbled upon it. It was like someone else planned it. No. Now we're getting somewhere. Who else would plan it? You've written the best manuscript, the best life ever before you came into this body. You sat down with your Father, yourself, your deeper consciousness, your soul, whatever is driving you is the one that always knows. You always knew that was going to happen. It's funny, that happened to someone, but something inside said, after it happened, that was always going to happen. The manuscript has been written, but you want to change the story, you want to change the book, you want to copy, paste, cut, paste, edit. No, I don't want it in this order, I want it in that order. You're going against the whole of nature. You're walking into the storm when you want to plan something. Every other day seems to be okay. I go to the toilet with no problem. When the wind comes, I put my arms up with no problem. When the rain comes, I put the umbrella up, no problem. There's no problem with life, really. Just when I want to do something. And you're going to trick yourself as well. Because you're watching yourself do it the wrong way. I shouldn't be here. I should have listened to my partner, my wife, my husband. They said, you've got an appointment to meet your daughter coming off the train. And you went out of your way to arrange someone else to meet because you had this job to do. And something inside says you have to meet your daughter. You shouldn't be doing it. And 15 years down the line, when you're deathbed, your daughter says, you know what, the most disappointing Dad, Mum, was that you didn't meet me from the station. I had to live with that thinking all my life that why wouldn't they make the effort? Everything was already planned for you. You knew it. And that thing has been holding you back. The relationship between you and your daughter, which is not really a big thing because it's a human mind problem that was already going to be put in place. Because sometimes you write your manuscript to make your life the most difficult, to be the most challenging, to be the most suffering, to be the most painful. But before you write your manuscript and turn it this body, you've no idea what pain is, you've no idea what suffering is. You just think it's going to be plain sailing. And you know what? It is. It is. Life is plain sailing. It has always been moving on its own. The mind has created so many stories to put you off, to make it worse, to make it better. Better is just as bad as worse. Because to make it better means it's not good. These words are absolutely of no use. They're not going anywhere. They're not going in a direction. They're not actually penetrating your mind, your head, your body, because you're switched off. Because you're planning your next move. You're planning your next video. You're planning everything. The mind has always got a plan. Another way to find God, another way to seek, another way to do this, another way to do that. We'll plan, go through over another hurdle, it's going to be there on the other side. Oh no, more plans, diagrams out, ideas, concepts, ways, maneuvers, everything to get you over and over and over and over and over again to get to this aim. It's not going to beat me. It's not going to beat me. See? The mind is always pushing you forward, pushing you. Don't give up. Don't give up. The mind is right. Don't give up. The mind is wrong. Don't give up. Yeah? Sometimes the mind comes in and says, don't give up. But now I feel like mind is saying give up. What's going on? Lock me away. There's nothing happening when mind is not present. But everything is happening because mind is not present to value and say what is happening. You're walking in the hills with your beloved and you're totally in love, fixed on everything that is moving the moment. Mind is not there. Mind is only there when you think, my God, I'm going to go over there and pick a flower for my loved one. A plan, I'm going to go over there. And you let go hands and you go over there and you trip and you fall and you get bitten by some tick, which is going to give you some Lyme disease or whatever. And the flower is looking up saying, you were always going to pick me? Once you passed me, I would have waved, caught your eye, and you would have went down and picked and gave. We can't go through life without planning and organization. That's what the mind says. It's absolutely not true. It is absolutely important that you do it, that you do plan, to realize that planning is absolutely, as David Bohm, the great philosopher, says, a way of going against the natural, pure ways of life, where contentment, bliss, and happiness is here already. And when you try and improve something, change something, with an intent for it to take place at a later time, not in the present moment, consciousness rejigs itself. Once all this planning and doing has been done, and says, okay, you're going to have to go back to the point of beginning again, and you're going to have to try and learn from the test next time. That is why so much doing is taking place, because when you do something through a plan against the grain of life, against your manuscript, the manuscript has to go back to the page where you went off the track, and you have to come back again. And you keep doing it, you're still on page 1. To be in page 1 is the same as being at the end, because there is no pages in your manuscript. The page, the only thing written in your manuscript, same manuscript, everyone. Why am I going to this place? Why am I taking a body to appear in this place? To see that I'm not even in this place. I'm not even a body. I'm simply dreaming. And the total contradiction from the beginning of this words, the manuscript will be written when I return. And what will be written in the manuscript when you return? Nothing. It's only a dream. It's only a dream. But you love this dream. And every single living thing loves this dream. because this dream is infinite. You've never left, you see. You will never go back. How can you go back if you never left? The dream is infinite. There's no happy ending. There's no ending. There is only constant dreaming, constant streaming, constant movement beyond infinite. You are the spaceship that travels through space. You've never ever moved because you're dreaming that you are the spaceship traveling through space. Dream is consciousness moving within itself constantly, turning, spiraling in a dance of pure, uncontrolled, controlled love. When control and uncontrolled merge, nothing. No words can describe what is the middle state between man and woman. No words can describe what is the middle state between happy and sad. No words can describe what is the middle state between pain and pleasure. But Buddha describes it. Everything is as it is. As it is. He uses the word contentment. To be. Everything is as it is, because everything that as it is all that exists as it is. So, gained nothing, lost nothing, won nothing, achieved nothing. No time, no plan, but the minute you look at the clock and say, my God, I wasted 18 minutes of my life. And I got nothing from it. You lose. The minute you say, 18 minutes of my life, I got something from it, you lose. The minute you switch it off and you don't remember a single thing, something wins. Namaste.